Hola, ¿cómo está? I was just joking a minute ago. Hello, hello, hello. Well, let's do a catch up. Happy Valentine's Day to you lovers out there. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day. My husband just took me to brunch. It was great. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Mimi Show. To the Mimi Show. Yeah. Hello, Lisa, my girl. Hello, Lady Letitia. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Lisa. Happy Lover's Day. So, what are you up to today, Lisa? What are you up to today? We're going to put my music on. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Well, I got some new hair today. I did. Let me show you. Let me show you what kind I got. This is going to be different. The texture of it is different. This is the new hair. Yeah, it comes in a pack. This is how my hair comes. It comes in a pack. And then I take it out and do whatever to it. So, get ready to do my hair again. Nothing really home with the little man. Okay. Tell the little man I said happy Valentine's Day, Lisa. Happy Lover's Day, everyone. I hope you're having a great Valentine's Day. I am. My husband took me to brunch, me and Little Bit. I got me some bacon, egg, toast, waffle, and a cranberry mimosa. A cranberry mimosa kind of left me a little woozy, but it's all good. It's all good. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Bring it in. I got a picture of Harry crying. It's a weird picture. I can't wait to show you guys. Demon Dictator showed me what it was. And Harry's crying. It doesn't look authentic. It looks like oopsie daisy. He's crying and for no reason. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Say hi to me. Say happy Valentine's Day. Say something to me. Lady Letitia. Letitia. Lady Letitia. All right, it looks like they got some people in custody over the Nancy Guthrie's abduction. I wonder, did they know? Do they know who she? They knew who she was. They knew she was. Her daughter was Susan Guthrie, and she may have some money. And here's the ransom note. Pay up, or else. It's a mess. All right, I'm pulling it up. Hang on.
More on how this case has captivated all of us. Let's bring in now the host of the Up and Vanish podcast, Payne Lindsay. Payne, thank you so much.
Okay, according to Lisa, she says, I heard they detained 2 people and let them go. A lot of false information was reported last night. See, now I'm hearing, Lisa, that they have 3 people in custody, and they have some DNA results as well. So let's take a look and see what's new going on.
So much for joining us. This has gripped the country. Everybody now is a detective. Everybody wants to know.
Yeah.
Everybody has their theories. We're not going to talk about all of them because we're trying to follow what the police and detectives and the FBI are telling us. You cover a lot of these cases, a lot of missing persons, people that disappear, and some people come home, some people do not. Are we close to solving this?
I think so. I mean, at first there was no person of interest, and then this doorbell footage surfaced, and there's quite a haunting video image of this man in a mask and gloves. It looks like he at least knows what he's doing from a burglary standpoint.
This case is confusing. It's a lot of movement going on with it, Lisa. The DNA, Lisa said, I heard about the DNA too. This case is so confusing. It is very, very confusing about what is going on with Nancy Guthrie and trying to bring her home, you know?
Point. I think if you toss all the conspiracy theories out, you're looking at what would be the prime person of interest. If she goes missing from her home and it doesn't make sense that she walked away, I think this person has something to do with it. So we got to find that person.
Yeah. You know, we were looking into the stats here of abductions of elderly people because kidnappings happen all the time, right? But usually it's kids, young people, young women. And so take a look at these stats here. This is from the FBI Crime Data Explorer. And you see just barely, I mean, anyone over 60 barely registers on here when it comes to kidnappings and abductions in the US. So do you get the sense here, coupled with this, you know, what we know to be normal, routine, you can say that, and the doorbell camera that you just talked about, where the guy doesn't really look like he knows what he's doing. Do you get the sense here that this was a random crime?
To me, it looks like on the surface that whoever this is went there with the intent to burglarize the house. And, looking at the timeline from what I know to be true, you could imagine that maybe he potentially cased the area a little bit earlier in the evening and she was in fact not there. It was dark. Maybe it seemed like a house that he could potentially rob. And then he goes back later. I bet it probably looked the same because she was asleep.
This doesn't make sense. Why would someone randomly go in there, kidnap her? Why would he walk up to the door and be like, "Oh, this is a place where I can rob"? It doesn't make sense. Because to my understanding, there wasn't a robbery. It was a kidnapping. So why is this starting to sound confusing? Let's go back.
Potentially rob. And then he goes back later. I bet it probably looked the same because she was asleep and all the lights were off. No car in the driveway. He seems to be kind of casually taking his time bumbling around at the front door.
I don't either.
It seems like he didn't know someone was in there, and it just makes
I don't think that there was this random guy that came up to her door and decided, "Oh, I'm going to take her and demand a ransom." That's not, it just doesn't, that story doesn't sound feasible. What does make sense is that someone from the inside knew, or someone knew her, knew that she had a few dollars, knew she had some money. Because why would they take her? This is the most confusing story. It's very confusing, but to not get too confused, you got to go with what makes sense to you. Because Lisa says they didn't take anything from the house, just took her. I think a random person would have robbed her. Exactly. And they would have robbed her. They would have robbed her and left and moved on. That's what I would think, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. I finally got your email, girl, from yesterday. Welcome, Lisa. Yeah, it's confusing. I don't think it was some random person that came up and decided that they were going to rob her, and they didn't rob her because there wasn't nothing missing from the house. Number two, there's no number two.
Imagine,
Not
okay,
professional.
if you broke in, what happened after that? I think that was unplanned.
Yeah.
This was planned. This was not unplanned. This was planned. No, actually, I got it yesterday. Yes, they do, Lisa. They got 3 people in custody as we speak.
You work with Nancy Grace a lot on a lot of these cases. You guys work together a lot. I'm just wondering, what is the most important and key piece of evidence you think that could bring this to a conclusion as of right now? There is a lot. Some people say we got to hone in on the backpack. Some people say it's the videos that are coming out. TMZ is getting a lot of videos. They're getting a lot of letters. Some people say it's the DNA. The DNA is going to crack the case. What have you found in all the cases you've covered? What tends to be the detail, the one piece of evidence that brings this all to an end?
I mean, something unique. I mean, the backpack is unique. if you know someone in Tucson who has that backpack, you might remember, oh, like, I don't have that backpack, none of my friends do. Maybe it's that person. Someone has recognized that backpack and is wondering whether or not it's the person that they know. Now, the DNA is definitely the smoking gun. I'm curious as to where they got this DNA in the house. I don't think they just swiped every single surface and then found a speck. There had to have been something that looked like a struggle or some sort of piece of something. So, which to me lends credence to it being potentially a crime scene. You know, that DNA, I think, could lead you to at least a stranger that was in the home the night she potentially disappeared. And it's not the family.
The DNA is going to show something. It's going to give something. There are 3 people currently in custody. I heard that too, Lisa. I heard that there was one person of interest, which was the guy that Lisa showed us yesterday on that video with the backpack, and he was in another location. You know, they had that guy in custody, but they let him go. They let him go.
Family, could it be a friend? Sure, but that needs to be ruled out, and that person needs to be talked to regardless. And I think that's where it ends up getting solved.
I think the letters were confusing a lot of people. I mean, these letters that were the ransom notes, and then this letter from someone who believes that he knows the kidnapper. I want you to listen to Harvey Levin. I had him on last hour.
Somebody that
talking about detailing what was in this letter from the guy, from someone who claims to know who the kidnapper is. Listen.
I am not expecting.
Well, that's what I heard yesterday, Lisa, that they let that guy go. But it doesn't mean that he's exonerated. It just means that they're done questioning them for right now. So I don't think that the guy with the backpack is safe, I should say, because like this gentleman right here, Harvey, and some other people were saying that just because they let these people go doesn't mean that they're not still a suspect. So just because they let him go doesn't mean he's still not a suspect. He could be. They're not telling us a lot. We're guessing.
Him because he ends his email to us. Let me just read it if I can find this part. He said that there's going to be no communication, that they are done talking.
Hi, Tracy.
I did say yesterday was my second and final attempt, but you upping the reward to discredit me is a lowball move. 3 strikes and you're out. So he's saying that he is not going to get back to us again.
You think this is legit?
Be no communication, that they are done talking. I did say yesterday was my second and final his email to us. Let me just read it if I can find this part. He said that there's going to be no communication, that they are done talking.
So the ransom people with the ransom note is saying that there's no more communication. It's over. We're not talking with you guys anymore. It's a done deal. You've passed the deadline of when I wanted the funds. It's interesting to me that the kidnappers are even telling them that. You know, saying, oh, you messed up. You messed up. So it's over. Whatever happens to Nancy is because of you guys didn't give me the money. Haven't heard that, Lisa. Why do they keep emailing TMZ? That's a good question. And not the law enforcement or the family. It's just strange to me. It is extremely strange why they're reaching out to TMZ, as if TMZ has something. Why are they contacting you? Wow, they seized a Range Rover. Wow. That is so weird. A whole Range Rover. Interesting, Lisa.
Talking. I did say yesterday was my second and final attempt, but you upping the reward to discredit me is a lowball move. 3 strikes and you're out. So he's saying that he is not going to get back to us again.
You think this is legit?
No. I mean, I think if there was any real legitimacy to these ransom notes, one, I think they would be showing any proof of life, any sort of piece of evidence that says, hey, I actually have intimate knowledge. And it is a little.
Yeah, why? Doesn't make any sense. First of all, why are they contacting TMZ and not the law enforcement? And then, like he just said, let me rewind it. It's not legit. It doesn't seem legit. These ransom notes and these people saying that, you know, they're going to do something to her if they don't get the money. But at this point, like I was saying before he even mentioned it, that why would they be trying to contact TMZ? TMZ doesn't have the money. It's weird. This is a weird thing that's going on, guys. It is a lot of aspects to this. It's going to come down to the final watch.
Some notes. One, I think they would be showing any proof of life, any sort of piece of evidence that says, hey, I actually have intimate knowledge. And it is a little bit puzzling just from like a logical standpoint why someone would be asking for a single Bitcoin when the reward is more than that. Mm-hmm. You know, unfortunately, I mean, the FBI, I think, has like almost like 18,000 tips. It gets to a point where like when a story becomes national like this, you get so much information and like only a little bit of it is worth anything. And then you have people who are scammers. I mean, we get scam texts every day. It's not that crazy to imagine people, as messed up as it is, trying to take advantage
of the situation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lindsay, thank you very much. We appreciate all your insight. We know that this is what you do every day, looking into the cases like this. Payne, thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.
We come on the air with some breaking news as we continue to follow the latest in the search for Nancy Guthrie. We do know 3 people were detained late last night. That's according to Fox News. And Fox reports the source giving this information says after receiving a tip, authorities detained 2 males plus one of their moms. The source said a warrant had been served. The source cautioned.
3 people have been detained in connection with a disappearance of Nancy. 3 people have been detained, with the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie case. A local law enforcement source tells Fox News. This source cautioned that during a warrant session, technically everyone is detained. It's not clear if everyone is a suspect. The Fox Fight Team night drone captured people gathered in an area near the law enforcement activity, which is about 2 miles from Nancy Guthrie's home.
that during a warrant execution, technically everyone is detained. Meanwhile, officials with the Pima County Sheriff's Department said law enforcement activity is underway at a residence near East Orange Grove Road and North First Ave related to the Guthrie case. Because this is a joint investigation at the request of the FBI, no additional information is currently available. So that was a post there that was shared to X from the Pima County Sheriff's Office. We also do know a Pima County Sheriff's SWAT vehicle was seen leaving the active law.
Seems like Harvey wants to solve the case. You know, he used to be a lawyer. So now he wants to solve the case so bad. You know, you can't tell me that he's not halfway. Hello, Elizabeth. Very baffling case. It's he does. He wants to solve the case. Of course he does. Happy Valentine's to you too, Elizabeth. The guy that couldn't get in the gate looks like he may just be a robbery. You think? How odd is that? Someone takes her and at the same time there's a robbery going on. I do too, Elizabeth. I hope she's still alive with the 2 backpacks to fill up with goodies. True, Lisa.
Law enforcement area about 2 miles from Nancy Guthrie's home. I'm going to ask my producer to get that up here, that SWAT vehicle image that was also shared to social media. The departure comes after a long line of additional vehicles, possibly law enforcement, was ushered into the area where authorities have been operating following earlier warrant activity. Officials have not released new information about the operation or who may be involved. Now, just to quickly recap here, this comes as a press conference still not being announced from officials as of this morning. Also coming after a busy few days in this investigation, where earlier this week, if you remember, video and photo surveillance footage was shared with the public, and a white tent was put up outside of the entryway to Guthrie's home and quickly taken down. But I wanted to share this here with you. This is some of the footage we're getting in from overnight there, as late last night, police activity could be seen 2 miles from Nancy Guthrie's home, and local police and several unmarked vehicles, including forensics and SWAT teams, could be seen gathering 2 miles from that home there in Tucson, Arizona. And Arizona Sheriff's Department says it received more than 4,000 calls 24 hours after videos of a masked person on Guthrie's porch were released. 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie first reported missing on February 1st, so we are now officially at the 2-week mark here.
2 weeks.
To share more about what we know so far and what we still don't know is Bobby McDonald, former Secret Service. Thank you so much for joining us, as always, on Live Now from Fox. Bobby, we do appreciate it.
Good morning. Always great to be back with you.
A lot to discuss here, obviously. Let's start with this. Why have we not had a press conference? Pima County putting out on social media. We'll have an update for you when we feel it's appropriate to have an update. But at this point, this feels like a big development. So why are we not getting a press conference?
Yeah, it's a great question, and I'm not sure that I have a good answer for you. I think that the Pima County out there has decided to kind of shut down their communications to the public with respect to the fact that their early on communications efforts really didn't go very well. And now you've got that combination of the FBI little rift, if you will, that's out there. It's a little bit troubling. Look, I'm all about keeping information close to the vest when we're in the middle of an investigation, but we're 2 weeks into this now, and we're dealing with an individual who is related to a very notoriety person in our society. So I'm a little bit concerned that we're not getting anything, but I am happy to see that a search warrant was effected last night, and hopefully that's going to be moving us in the right direction.
Yeah, and Bobby, before I continue with my questions here, I did want to put this up on the screen, as we do like to have our viewers write in and ask these questions. So if you have a question about this case, please scan that QR code in the top right-hand corner of your screen. We're going to be answering these questions live here throughout this interview with Bobby McDonald. So once again, open up the camera app on your smartphone, tap and scan that QR code, or you can head to livenowfox.com/connect. Please weigh in. We'd love to hear from you. All right, Bobby, let's continue, though. So I just want to get into the technicalities of what some of these terms that we're hearing from law enforcement are. When authorities say 3 people were detained during the execution of a warrant, what does that typically mean in terms of this investigation?
So when that warrant is obtained, that we have to go through a magistrate or a judge that has to sign off on that warrant. Police have to indicate that they're looking for something specific within that house that would be related to the case that they're investigating. So when that warrant is effected at the house, those individuals are identified and are asked to hop over there into the dining room and sit down, and we'll get back to you when we find either what we're looking for or when we're finished going through your home looking for the items that we're looking for. So they are not arrested at that point, but they are being detained at that moment at that location for the actions that are going to be taken by the police department and the FBI in this case.
And as I shared here, I feel like we have slowly been getting more information after waiting for quite some time to get information to come out about this. I just had up on our screen here that surveillance video that was released earlier this week here to the public from law enforcement. My question to you, Bobby, why are there no timestamps on this surveillance video? Does that play a factor into this?
The timestamps with respect to Ring cameras or Nest cameras, these are for personal use. So their algorithms and technology, unless you're asking for it or you purchase that aspect of it, really don't have timestamps necessarily. They're more for security purposes. Obviously, this snippet is well known now to be involved in this case, and it would be great if we would have some timestamps. But a lot of the technology with the assets and tools that we use in our homes or around our businesses don't necessarily have that technology involved.
Right. And I just wanted to quickly recap for our viewers who are just tuning in here as we do await some viewer questions come in. We saw this was released here, that backpack that police put out just the other day. But I also wanted to share this here. And this was this white tent that we saw go up just a few days ago outside of the entryway to Nancy Guthrie's home. That tent was taken down a short time later. I mean, I think we're talking just maybe 2 or 3 hours at that point because we were bringing this live to our viewers. What do you make of that? Why would a tent be going up outside of the entryway to the home where that footage was recorded and then taken down so quickly?
You know, I think when we look at this investigation and we're 2 weeks into it now, we've got the home of Nancy Guthrie, we've got the home of the daughter and son-in-law. There just seems to have been a little bit of disjointedness in this investigation. And investigations don't always go according to script or as we see on a 30 or 60-minute TV show, on Friday night. So they have been all over the place a little bit, and it does look a little disjointed. But obviously there was some nugget of information, some nugget of evidence there that they wanted to obtain or they wanted to test, or something was found in that area, and they were able to effectively decide its relevance in a short period of time.
Now, something else I wanted to ask you here. We heard from Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos as he denied claims that his department had not been cooperating with federal authorities after reports law enforcement there had withheld key evidence from the FBI. But we did.
All right, guys, that's it, what we have for Nancy. Let's put a 1 in the chat if you guys are ready for the next subject. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for the next subject. It's very sad about Nancy. We're still praying for you. We hope that you're okay and that they find you and everything. And we hope that they get some answers, some real answers quick. All right. Thank you, guys. Now, Harry was crying the other day. Let's see why. Why was Harry crying the other day? It's weird.
None of you should be here.
Before we get to him crying, getting emotional, let's look at the picture of him and his daughter. Does she look like them? Does she look like Meghan and Harry? She looks nothing like Meghan. Like, I beg to differ if that is, it's just, what do you guys think? I can't get it no closer than this. Let me see. Yeah, no. The two Archie equals my favorite Valentines. These two plus Archie equals my favorite Valentines. Okay. She posted some new as ever stuff. My first thought was, why would you put that on a shelf? Okay, what's wrong with it? It's something wrong with it. Hold on. Oh, wow. Okay, yep. Something's going on. Okay, here we go. She has posted some more Scamajam. Why did she put this on the shelf? It's weird because no one is buying this and shelving this stuff. And what is these two things at the top? Now, I got to give it to her. The as ever in the bottle itself is nice. Not like, oh God, let's put some flowers in there and make something of it later. Not that, but just, oh, okay, little novelty type of thing. Duchess Meghan celebrates the day of love with the sweetest photo of her favorite Valentines. Harry and Meghan Sussex. This must be the Sussex squad. Does she look like Meghan? Anyway. Okay, same picture. Look at the candle. This candle actually has a wick. She is trying to hawk this stuff so bad, guys. Oh, hold on. All right. Where's that? Where's the candle? Here's the candle, guys. The candle is $65. Okay? If you want a candle. And it's this big. It's not that thick. It's not that big of a candle. And I just wonder, how long will it burn? Just curious. She's too big for that age. Oh, interesting. Maria says she's too big. The children's features altered so many, I hardly know. I know their features change a lot. And why holding them all the time? I don't know, because she looked too big to be in his arms. Didn't she, Elizabeth? I'm just saying. Candles. $65 for a candle. I heard that some of you have candles and your candles are expensive and smell really nice. Harry will be lifting that daughter until she is 18 and escapes on her flight to freedom. Okay? Because I told you what's going to happen when they turn 18. Archie's going to cut out. He's out of there. Boop. And then after he leaves, she going to be pissed off at Archie because he left. Okay? Because I would be. Don't be leaving me here with these gruesome and the gruesome twosome. But all he has to do is tell little Lily, I'll come back and get you when you're 18. Meet me at the corner with your bag. Meet me at the corner with your bag of clothes, and we will go. Harry will be lifting that daughter until she is 18. But I'm not coming in the house, so meet me at the corner. Meet me on the curb. Then I would call my grandfather, King Charles, and say, this is Archie, I'm running away from home. I have nowhere to go, but I don't want to be here anymore. Can you send me a flight? Can I get a flight? Woo, if I had a clue at 18 when they turn 18 that I can get the hell up out of there. I don't have to be under them anymore. You know, can you imagine? Lily and Archie, I would be trying to get the hell up out of there. Skadoodle. All right, let's move on. So Harry's crying in this video, okay? That's the Nancy video. Here's our prince. Here's our prince.
So, thank you for doing everything that you've done.
His tears were not for those parents. Those tears were for himself.
I believe it.
He's obsessed with this court case, Angela. It's like,
I don't even think it's the court case, Dan Wooden. I think he's obsessed with the fact that he realized that he's living with Jezebel. And that he's probably crying because he's stuck and don't know how the hell to get out of it. That's probably why Harry's crying. Why do you think Harry's crying? When isn't Harry crying? Sulking, or lying. Harry, you have been deemed a liar. Oopsie doops. Oopsie doops.
these people have lost their children. And you're thinking about the fact that you might have had your phone hacked 3 decades ago. I mean, it was gross.
Harry is extremely unwell. I think, from knowing him for 15 months very well, and he can't actually cope.
Prince Harry, in the midst of a royal crisis, that should just see him disappear and shut up, has decided to make a bonkers public appearance in Los Angeles, supporting the grieving parents who lost their children to social media crimes, even though he no longer wants anything to do with his parents' network organization, which he's passed on to another charity. But in his public speech, which was leaked to the BBC in a total stitch-up, because, of course, Harry can't do anything with us knowing about it, he is once again breaking down in public, showing that his mental state is all over the place, and that's what he should be focusing on. And trying to compare the plight of these grieving parents to his ludicrous and selfish and frankly unhinged battle versus the British newspapers. This video is going to shock you because he is not a well man. He is not a well man, and it is a huge unexploded ticking time bomb for the...
Dan is so overly dramatic. Ticking time bomb. Everything is gonna go really, really bad. No, it's not. Dan wouldn't. Calm down. That is funny, Maureen. Elton John has released a new song for Meghan, and it seems to me you live your life like a candle without a wick. I guess. Cute. Very, very cute, Maureen.
The British royal family, and shame on the BBC for continuing to empower him as if he has anything to offer. Watch.
We've said time and time again that this is a David versus Goliath situation. I've been in some similar situations myself, vastly different, but when you were sitting in court, and if you have that feeling...
Did he just say that he has been in a similar situation as they have? He is so delusional. These people have lost their kids, Harry. You've never been in a situation like that. Oh, you're trying to say where you lost your mother. Is that what he's trying to say, guys? Is he trying to say that when he lost his mother, that he was in a similar situation, which he's lying? You're not in a similar situation. Your mom died in Paris, and it was a drunk driver. That's the word. The paparazzi then was following her. It wasn't an online bullying situation. Meg and Harry don't seem to holiday with Elton anymore. Sam, is that Sam? Our Sam? Wow, there is Andrew out there, but BM still on H&M. Oh yes, but H&M make more money for you. No, didn't get that. Okay. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Of just overwhelming emotion, because you can't believe that the people on the other side are saying what they're saying, that by the very nature of them defending what they're defending, the lies that they are stating, is devaluing life, is devaluing your children's lives. If that brings stuff up for you, it is totally normal.
Yeah.
Do not feel ashamed, do not feel concerned, even if the judge, as I heard, turned around and asked you not to show emotion. As I said, none of you should be here.
Did he say the judge? He said the judge turns around and tells you not to show emotion. What does this court case have to do with the fact that these parents has lost their children to online bullying? Interesting.
So, thank you for doing everything that you've done. Thank you for telling your stories over and over again. Truth, justice, and accountability. Those are the three things that will come from this.
Okay, I've got so much to say about that.
I do too.
The first thing is Harry's tears and I want to be very clear about this,
are not real.
Are not for the grieving parents. His tears are for himself. Did you notice when he broke? It was after he was attacking the judge. And again, Harry wasn't attacking the judge in the case of these parents. He doesn't give a damn. He was attacking the judge, Justice Nicklin, in his case
my God.
versus the Daily Mail.
So the judge reprimanded him in court, and now he's got an attitude with the judge. Like, oh my God, people are entitled, aren't they? No respect. The judge is probably sick of him. Sick and tired. Poop out of him. Not the poop girl. I think if I ever met Harry, I would just be tempted to slap the poop out of him. Somewhere and sit down, Harry. Sit down. You ain't making no sense. He only cares about himself. He's another Mimi person.
You humiliated him when he was on the stand. I actually think there's something quite twisted about someone who is comparing a little bit of invasion of privacy by newspapers and that battle.
It's really pathetic that you use yourself as a victim, and these people have lost someone. It just makes no sense, does it? It's just wrong for him to do it. Harry, no, this is not about you. This is really, 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 truly, and truly 100%, and then some, and then add some to that, and then add more. This is not about you and your court case and what's going on with that. Your invasion of privacy. Back when you was 6 years old, not 6, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Back when he was dating Chelsea. That's what he's talking about. They were invading his privacy when he was dating her. She has moved on and gotten married and moved on and got kids and everything, and is not thinking about Harry and when she dated him. But he's all up in talking about this situation as if he's the victim. They're the victims. But he wants to charge how much as a speaker note? He used to charge $1 million as a speaker. Can you imagine? You have a summit coming up. You got to get it together for your company, and you got to find a speaker, keynote speaker to speak. And you look through the book, and there's Harry with $1 million under his name. What the hell is you going to tell us in this summit that's going to be worth $1 million? Because you're the prince and that's it? Because right now you are not killing it. You are actually losing the audience by making yourself the victim. He done totally victimized himself. Happy Valentine's Day, Deborah. Yes, Chelsea has got a husband and a whole kids and family and a whole family. And now he trying to go back in time about, I can't believe he gonna end up losing. And that's gonna be his butt. I don't wish loss on anyone though. Because I'm going through my own frivolous lawsuit. And I want that person to know that I am not afraid of you. I am not afraid that you're going to take anything from me because I'm not giving you nothing. As a matter of fact, I want my money back from my copies. But I am not afraid of you. You that person. No. That would just be stupid, wouldn't it? That would be that stupid stuff if I would be afraid of her. Letitia's afraid. No. I'm not afraid of you. Dumb bucket. Dumb scum bucket. Hello, Auntie Mickey. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Harry talking about himself. I'm going to drop the link just in case you want to come up. What's going on? No, I was just letting someone know through the grapevine. I'm not going to say their names, but they know who I'm talking about. I am not afraid of you. I do too, Elizabeth. I do too. I don't want to go through it, but for some reason God has taken me through it, and I'm gonna go through it, and I'm gonna do it with honesty. Honesty. You can't go wrong when you're being honest. And somebody is a big liar. She's been lying to the judge since she did this. No, you're lying. You don't have an internship. Anyway, moving on. So, Harry, happy Valentine's Day, Auntie Mickey. Come into the other live. Come into the other one. Like, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. You're going to go to your computer. Okay. I know. I'm afraid. You're afraid. She's afraid. This is stupid stuff. It's just dumb stuff. Just dumb, diddy dumb. Why would I be afraid of a black owl that flaps around with a deformed wing with a bad attitude? Girl. I expect that she's already gone to glory as an 84-year-old woman. This will be incredibly difficult for an 84-year-old to experience. Wow. That is so deep, Deborah, that if Nancy Guthrie has passed, some people have. I asked my chat the other day, I said, what do you think about if she's still with us or not? What I don't understand is if they were going to kidnap her, then why didn't they get her medicine and everything that she needed? Why did they do it right? It's something. It's something. It's 2 weeks. 2 weeks can feel like that's a lifetime. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. What do you guys think? You think she's... And this is what I understand with the ransom note and those people Like, why are you contacting TMZ? That's just weird. I don't know. The whole situation is confusing and weird. Just put it that way. Don't you believe it? Think, Deborah. Anyway, Harry's running around talking about himself, and it's really foul.
With the true heartbreak and trauma that must be felt by the parents who blame social media networks for the loss of their children. And it shows you actually that Harry doesn't do sympathy, he only does empathy. And what I mean by that is Harry is only able to feel, and this is why he's such a useless royal these days, Harry is only able to feel or tap in to someone else's pain if he can compare it to the pain of his own life. He has the ultimate victim.
It's weird that he would be in pain over something that happened 20 years ago. I mean, decades ago. I mean, he's weird. This is a weird moment for him. I'm sorry. It'd be different if he was talking about his mom. Then I could relate. But talking about his court case and getting teared up about that? Come on, guys. What do you think? Hello, Dale. Hello, Auntie Mickey.
Happy Valentine's Day, sweetie.
Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing?
So how are you been? What you been doing today? Nothing?
Just chilling. You know, I've just been kind of taking care of a few things here and there, but you know, just not much. I was actually over at Polly's Live.
What I don't have, is she still on or is she gone?
It actually started buffering again.
Oh, her live?
Yeah, it started buffering, and then she started a new live, and then that one started buffering. So I jumped off and saw that you were live. So
okay,
but some very
tell me what her
very nice things were said about you.
Oh,
yes, very nice things.
That's too kind.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to give me her link. I don't know her link on how to get to Polly.
Okay. Let me see how.
Yeah, you can just send it whenever, sweetheart.
Okay.
So what? Well, you know, I went to court, right?
You did?
Yeah, we went back to court.
What happened?
And we got to go back again on Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah. So what happened was she was lying like she does.
Of course.
She said she's in an internship.
She didn't mention that she has a YouTube check.
Yeah,
she didn't mention her YouTube check. Oh, okay.
Right. And I said, well, I said she's lying. I just bust out and said that.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to, but it just, you know, I don't want to be rude.
Yeah.
And disrespectful in the courtroom, but I said she's lying.
Man.
I said she's making money. She's got 2 incomes, and I was like, whatever. And so then he wants to see bank statements, 3 months.
Oh, okay. Well, that should tell.
And by the way, Maggot, this is public information. So I can say this, trying to say that since I am talking about it, it wouldn't be good for me to see the records. I wasn't trying to see your records anyway, or your bank statements or what was going on.
That's the judge that wants to see that.
Right.
And she's going to have to give it up too.
Yeah. She's claimed she's already done that. But interesting. It's just going to be interesting because I don't trust nothing she does, nothing she says, whatever that case may be. But I'm going to go in there again on Tuesday.
Hey, you got the truth on your side, so you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just show what I need to show, do what I need to do.
Absolutely.
And, I've proven my point that she has money and she's using our money, our taxpayers' money, for her frivolous lawsuit against me.
Yeah. Wow. I wonder if there a way we could. I'll talk about it behind the scenes with you.
Okay.
I have an idea. Some receipts.
I did tell the judge again that she is like harassing. Harassing. This is harassment.
Well, I'm sure she's watching, so I'm not going to give her anything to do. So
I got to be careful
you
too.
behind the scenes. Yes, I'll talk to you behind the scenes.
Okay.
Yeah. Receipts are always available.
Yes.
Yeah. Always.
Always available. And so, yep. So if I need to get some, So that's how that went. That's how that went down. And then she had a baby. She had a spaz out.
One of them.
Yeah, spaz out, girl. And just was like Looney Tune.
What was the judge's look?
And going through what I was saying, every little bit and stuff, recording me, and then sent the recording to the judge like I had said something defamatory against myself. Spazzing out. It was funny.
I like that though. It was spazzing out.
Lady Letitia.
Lady Letitia. I'm on your neck.
Just
God.
Spazzed out.
Weirdo.
Spazzed all the way out. And was crying like a baby. A win.
Make it win.
Yeah. You didn't win anything, Letitia. This was a mutual, equal.
Wow.
She's such a child.
Yeah.
It's not about winning or losing. You
this isn't a child. This isn't an infant.
She thinks this is a game.
Yeah, she's digressed to infancy. So, yeah. Next time, bring a diaper. Next time, bring a diaper to court.
Yes.
It's getting to the point where this is comical now. Get a big old bobby pin or something to click on there.
I bet you she's all up in the judge's face with those things out.
You know it.
I know it. Yeah. It's not like she's going to change.
Pull down and everything. Yeah. Showing the shoulders and all that big chest. Shave first, though, baby girl. You gotta shave first. Don't have no razor stubble showing. That's not sexy. That's not sexy at all. Shave that big bare chest of yours and see if that works. Judges ain't taking all that mess. Nobody's impressed with that. When you go in with a lie, you come out with more lies.
Yes.
And that's all it boils down
to change. It changes every 5 seconds.
And they keep track of that stuff.
Go take it to daddy.
They definitely keep track. they have what they call transcripts of
Yeah,
previous
just
court
right.
records and stuff like that. So they will revert back to what was originally said and then what was said in the next court date. And if it doesn't jive, then they
Yeah,
need this man's out some more.
it's Fasadoo. Just passed out.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yes, yes,
Well,
Auntie Mickey.
I'm glad that you can take it with a grain of salt and look at the
Yes,
comedy in it,
I have
because
to.
you have to. You got to keep your sanity,
I
because
have to because
you can't
otherwise
let the
you're
cuckoo
upset.
lady take you down.
Right.
Don't let her take you down
I
cuckoo
said that this
lane.
weekend. I said, girl, shh.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, do what you're gonna do, Lady Letitia, and be done with it.
That's
That's
right.
what I said.
That's right.
I said, the hell with that. This is not.
Life is
I don't
short.
want it to consume me,
No,
so I
and
don't
it
think
shouldn't.
about it.
It
Right.
shouldn't.
And if
You
I
had your
start
day.
to, I start talking to myself and start
Mhm.
saying, "No, wait a minute."
Yeah. No, we won't do
Stop.
that. We won't do that.
Exactly.
Wow.
Check myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, check yourself.
We got a new dance though. We got the spaz.
The
We got the
spaz
spaz
down.
dance. We got the spaz dance. Whenever you're feeling down, just do the spaz dance.
It was so hilarious. I loved it. I said somebody burnt, hurt, and upset and running around with an attitude and burnt mad with
Oh
a
my
spaz down.
goodness. Spazzed out. Spazzed ass. Spazzed out. Golly. Well, like I said, you got truth on your side. As long as you got truth on your side, you have nothing to worry about.
Yes. Yes.
Nothing at all. She's the one that can't let it go.
Yeah, no,
Just
no.
let go and let God, baby.
Yeah. Somebody said, why are you like, you have spazzed out? You
Oh,
ain't everything ain't up there. You taking this too far.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Anything for content.
Yeah, and it's
Anything for content.
backfire
Desperate.
on her.
Yeah.
It is.
Desperate people
It's
do
gonna-
desperate things.
Yeah. It's that stupid.
I'm almost tempted to leave her a voicemail and say Happy Valentine's Day.
You'd be the only one. Look at her. Which should make her feel a certain kind of way.
Yeah, you got a date today?
Hell no.
Oh, but you know,
No
she
love,
maybe
ain't no love there. Ain't gonna, and you said it too long time ago, like I said it. It's gonna be lonely. It's gonna be a loneliness. Hello, Dawn. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, lovely.
Hey, Dawn. How's it going? Hi, Camille. Hello, everybody. I wasn't even looking at the chat. I'm just busy bumping my gums with you.
So what you been talking about? We've been talking about what's her name? Nancy Guthrie. And what's been going on with her? There's
Yeah.
suspects.
I've been watching that. I haven't talked about her lately.
Yeah.
The last live I did was the one you came to, I believe. I didn't go live last night. I needed a break.
Oh, yeah.
I just had to take a break. I was burnt out. But yeah, I've been watching. They got 3 more people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're on it.
Yeah, 3 more people.
3 more people.
And then, our illustrious president is spazzing out as usual, but nothing new under the sun. So, but yeah, I haven't gone live. I just had to take a break.
Yeah.
I had to take a break. I was starting to get to me. So
yeah. I was gonna take a break today, but here I am.
Here you are. And here I am with you. So much for the break. So much for the break.
Lisa, her date is with her dog.
Okay. What's the dog's name? Loki? Is it Loki?
It's Loki.
Oh, poor Loki.
Depends on who.
Oh, Loki.
Lucky. Sometimes they call him Lucky.
Ooh, Lucky. I don't know if that's the case. Ooh.
Yeah.
Lucky. I guess you could look at it more than one way. Lucky to be alive.
God, dog.
Oh boy. Well, I just wanted you to know that you were spoken very highly of on that other chat, and nothing but love for you.
You know what? That is too cool.
Nothing but love for you.
It really is cool to hear.
And it's cool to see it all come together too. You know, when you look back at several months ago, it was such a big division, and now all of those people seem to have migrated elsewhere and are cheering for you, and I love it. I love it. So
yeah,
catch the replay. Catch the replay.
I am. I gotta find her. I gotta find Polly.
Yeah, if you put Polly in the search engine, Polly. Yeah.
I wonder why she don't come up on my algorithm.
I don't know. Let me see if I can pull something up. I'm scared I'll mess up though.
Oh, I bet that was good.
I'm sure I'll mess up. I better not. I'll just have to send it to you in a text.
Okay.
It shouldn't be hard at all. Not at all.
If you guys know Polly's link, post it in the comments for me. Yeah, if you know Polly's link. So I would love to watch it.
Let me see here.
You had your grandbaby? Oh, Dawn said she had her grandbaby.
Oh, Dawn has the grandbaby today?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That is fun.
Okay, let me see. What do I have here? You go ahead and talk. I'm trying to be a big girl on the internet. Oh my God.
Okay, so what was... Yeah, we were talking about Harry crying about his court case and stuff, and comparing his court cases to people that have some women that have lost their loved ones to online bullying.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's privileged.
Of
You're
course.
a privileged prince. Comparing your life to theirs. It's really not a good
There's
thing.
no comparison.
There's no comparison to that.
None.
Didn't for him to shed a tear.
Oh my goodness.
He went all out.
Golly.
Hi Diane. Hi Serene. Yeah, him and Meghan, they're not being talked about that much in the media because the Epstein thing is being talked about and taken over with, especially with Andrew.
Oh, that's right.
Andrew in trouble.
Oh, yes, he is.
Yeah, they may do like an investigation, a police investigation, which will be the first time in ever a royal has been put to that type of scrutiny.
For real.
But they said if he's guilty. He's guilty of doing that. And they got pictures of him, and he's guilty. They're trying to see if the king knew anything about it, because if the king knew, he needs to advocate. Ooh, get off the throne.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That
would be something.
I think I sent her link to you in an email. I think.
Okay.
I hope it went through. I call
and
myself
I gotta get you Doodoo Birds, because Doodoo Bird, she's just. I told her to email me though, so I can forward it.
Well, we'll get it. There's no rush. There's no rush.
Just let me see. Doodoo Bird. Let me see. Oh, there it is. There she is.
And check and see if you got an email from me.
I haven't got it yet.
Okay. I might have sent it to the wrong person.
Oh, okay. No.
I told you I'd be struggling. I'd be struggle streaming. I had like 2 different emails for you, and one of them was wrong. Oh, maybe I should check.
Let me check.
Okay, let me see.
No, not yet.
No. Okay. Well, let's try this again.
Let me. Oh, here it is. I got it.
Oh, you got it. Good.
Yep, I got it.
I was gonna say I'm a failure.
Okay, we're gonna swoosh over here to Polly's real quick.
Yeah.
Well, no. Yes. Okay. Wait a minute.
I'm here. I got to drop down for a second, but I'm here.
Okay, I got a lot going on. Okay, where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, Polly showed her face.
Yeah.
Okay. She's young, isn't she?
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Maybe it's
Green
frozen
said she thinks the king knew. Oh, that's bad.
You know what? I wouldn't doubt it.
That's sad. That really makes me sad if he knew. Hello, Hudson. Happy Valentine's Day. It's been forever. Guys, put some hearts in the chat for her, for me, for Hudson. It's so good to see you. Sorry, I'm whining.
Go on, girl, go on. That is just fine.
There you go. She said, I just got a notification.
I just got a notification. Cool.
That is, wow. I think I'm getting kicked out. In the atmosphere. I think I'm getting out.
Well, you know why? Because you're consistent. As long as you're consistent, they're gonna push you. They're gonna push you.
Oh,
it
wow.
just takes
that
time.
Is so good.
Yeah. So how many people are in the chat right now?
It says 81, but I kind of don't believe it.
I do, because remember you're doing 2 lives.
Right.
You got vertical, and then you've got portrait.
Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah. And it's Valentine's Day. Feel the love.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Feel the love.
I know, I'm feeling it.
Are you going out to dinner for Valentine's Day?
We went to brunch.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Hubby's downstairs waiting on me.
Oh, you finna go?
No, I'm going. I'm just doing this right now.
Okay. Where y'all going?
I don't know. Probably Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, I love that place. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Oh,
and I'm hungry too.
Right. That their food is so delish.
Yes. Hi, Just Risa.
Hi, Just Risa.
Just Risa was over there. She know what I'm
Okay,
talking about.
husband. It's so good to see you. Oh my gosh. I
Had a
think
lot of
about
folks
you,
over
girl. I'm
there.
thinking about you.
Yep, she had a lot of people over there. V Goddess was there. RC 117
Oh,
was there. Just Risa.
wow.
Yeah, a lot of people
Good
were
for
over there.
her.
Yep,
Good for you, Polly.
yep, absolutely. I love it. I
Good
love
for
it.
you. I do too. I hope she just keep coming on.
Yeah, yeah. You know, one monkey don't stop no show.
I know. Just, it's that stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I know. Cheesecake Factory. I haven't been there in a while too.
Yeah, I purposely didn't eat so I would scarf myself
I
down.
know. For real. The
Yeah.
food is so awesome.
Ooh, lemon raspberry cheesecake. Oh,
Oh,
see, Just Risa, you ain't right.
yeah.
You ain't
That
right.
sounds so good.
It does. Oh God.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna have me a ribeye. I got a taste for a ribeye steak.
Yeah. That sounds yummy.
That sounds real good. Either
Ooh,
that
the
or their
ribeye is
Louisiana.
so good.
Have you had their Louisiana pasta?
No. See, I
Ooh,
get the
it's
same thing every time I go.
me too. Me too. Me too. Their Louisiana pasta is so good. It's the bow tie pasta.
Are you
with,
going to
you know,
get that or are you going to get the
mhm.
ribeye?
I think I'll get the ribeye. I'm gonna switch it up.
Okay. Just ribeyes and period are just so.
Yeah.
That's like the best. I had one the other day at Texas Roadhouse, and it was just melting in my mouth.
That sounds like that would melt. The Texas Roadhouse, a name like that. The steak got to be good. It's gotta be good.
Yeah. They put the steaks in the window. You can pick if you want to, or just you can see the steaks. They lay it out. It's a steakhouse. Yeah.
I love it. Well, they've got one here called the Metropolitan Grill.
Okay.
And all the celebrities and stuff, when they come to town, they go to that particular steakhouse, and it's pretty high end, but they have a steak called the Delmonico. And that thing is so fat, thick, and juicy, it would serve 4 people.
Oh,
It's
wow.
so big. But oh my God, it's so good. They're huge. Literally about 2 inches thick.
Wow. Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm working myself up.
Yeah. Hey. Always get the carrot cake. I always get that. My favorite thing out of there is the carrot cake. Not the there's 2. There's I used to go because they had one over there where we used to live. And I would go and get their cheesecake a lot. And I would get their carrot cake. Their carrot cake is so good because the cream cheese that it goes on there is like the rich cream cheese.
Oh God. You ain't right.
It's my favorite. Like now I want one. Yeah.
Have you ever had the key lime cheese? Wait, is it key lime or kiwi? Wait, key lime cheesecake.
I don't think so. No.
Oh, it's good. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
I bet that is good.
And the lemon meringue.
Yeah.
Cheesecake is good too. So now that I've worked myself up, I need to go see if baby's ready to go.
Okay.
I can sit here for a little bit longer though. I don't have a problem with that. He's probably on the phone anyway. So I'll just chill with you for a while.
Okay. Let me flip it Let me do this. Let's see what she's saying.
I don't know.
She said she don't know. I don't know. Oh God.
Play around. I want to play around with some of these settings. Lighting on, lighting on, lighting on, lighting on. Let me see. Oh my God, there's filters. What is this? So much. Actually, let me pull up the message that we got today. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that could be. Let's talk about love. Hi. Snoopies. So I'll share it here in just a second, right? So she said, sit there patting Snoopy in the back. This was sent to me today at 9 a.m.
Who sent this to you?
Now you see over here, she said, peace, right? And right above that, she had said, okay, I'm blocking you or something. Never talking to you again. So I said, good, right? So she said, sit there patting Snoopy on the back. Well, she makes up shit with
Star
in her
She's talking
chat.
about
I
Star.
finished it, Polly. I'm not letting y'all.
That Star.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
I'll legally get away with this. You lied so many times. It's gonna all catch up to you. The irony. And that Snoop is a cyber criminal. She's not getting off because she lives in Ireland, baby girl. Now you go along and tell them, I see the shit you pulled. Snoop should focus on her family. Isn't that a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day gift? I mean,
So Star's still over there in our country.
So sweet.
I haven't seen her.
So yeah, that was in Snoopy.
I haven't seen her.
Yeah, I don't pay
Star,
attention to
because
that.
I used to see her in Polo's chat a
Uh-huh.
lot, and but no, yeah.
Well,
I think they ran her off. It felt like they ran her off. Because there was a pile up that happened.
Wow.
That I remember. I just remember a pile up on her.
Well, I know.
It just sounds like they fight each other, though.
Yeah. Well, I know that she's using whatever you guys went through recently in court as content. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure she's talking about that. She has no content.
No, that's what she's talking about.
It's gonna dry up and blow away eventually.
Yeah, because it's blowing away. It doesn't happen. Sorry, guys, I'm behind in my texts, my comments. Oh, somebody's talking about your steak.
Demonic. Don called it demonic steaks. Demonico. Delmonico. That's what it is. Delmonico. But they're so good.
Oh, Demonico.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first time hearing it.
It's huge. Oh my God, it's huge. It's sinful. You gotta go pray after that.
She's going to the Texas Roadhouse. Is where she's going tonight.
Who's going to Texas?
The prices are good. They're not that. They're not like extreme. Well, we spent $90.
And that's about right.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't, I don't like Ruth's Chris. And the reason I don't like Ruth's Chris is because everything is a la carte. So, you pay for the steak. and then you got to pay for the sides separately. And by the time you pay for all that, you didn't pay for 2 or 3 or 4 steaks. It's like, come on, man. The side should come with the steak. That only makes sense. But Ruth's Chris, they on another thing. Yeah, they on a whole nother thing.
I got 2 sides. I got a salad and a loaded baked potato.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
It was so good. And I got sauteed mushrooms and onions on top of my steak. And I got the ribeye.
Oh, yes. See, that's what I'm talking about tonight.
Yeah, the fat.
Ribeye.
I got the fatty kind. She said it's fat comes on that one. I said, that's the one I want. Because it was sirloin, ribeye, filet mignon. They had so many different ones to choose from.
Absolutely.
That you just like, okay, wait, help me.
Let's see, sirloin. There's New York steaks, porterhouse, filet mignon, Delmonico, T-bone.
Yeah, I almost got that because it's so good. The bone is so good.
Oh yeah.
It just makes it nice and fatty.
And if you have a pet, if you have a dog at home, that dog will love you forever. If you bring that dog home, that bone, they love those bones.
Rocky would have towed that up.
Mm-hmm.
Rocky do look. Auntie and Letitia and new kin folks, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, Yolanda.
Minneapolis, St. Paul, go to the Porterhouse, best steakhouse ever. Ooh, it sounds like it's the best.
It does.
Porterhouse.
Porterhouse, that's right. Porterhouse. Now I got
Stardust, Risa. Serene. Yolanda, Auntie, Mickey, Letitia, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, sweetheart.
Oh, Maureen. Hey, if whatever works for you, sweetheart.
Maureen
said, anyway.
To make her miserable. Woo!
Oh. Wait a 76
now I'm hungry
ounce?
again. I just ate.
Wait a minute. Just Risa says you can get a 76 ounce at the Big Texan in Amarillo. Eat it all and it is free. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I think only so many people have been able to do that. No one's ever, unless no one.
I'd sure try, though.
Yeah, I had drinks, Diane. That's what made my bill go up.
Yeah, them drinks will do it.
Normally, I usually just do one, but I was feeling it, so I got 2 this time.
I'm looking. Serene says, I know, right, Maureen? Buying vacuum cleaners as gifts and shit. Like, that's happy Valentine's, baby. Go vacuum the other room.
Yeah.
I got you a new gift. It's a brand new vacuum cleaner. I wish he would. Are you crazy? Oh, you must plan to use it more than I do. That's funny.
Yeah, that is.
Channel, I'll link it afterwards.
I'm gonna speed it up a little.
What's the point of waking up and threatening me? I mean, I
okay.
Like, what's the point? I thought if I told you, quit making threats, just do it. I did it already. I already reported you to the FBI and the cops for doxing me.
Ooh.
Now I have more evidence of the threats because I didn't really feel like that, but now I have threats. I can update that case file.
Ooh.
Go
Is
for
she
it. But
talking
I
about
know
maggot?
what I did. I
I
spoke
think
to
she's
them.
addressing
I showed them my side.
what's her name? Star, yeah.
I didn't know they had this feud.
I'm not scared. And you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't own, like, I didn't share as much information with you about me as you shared with me because I didn't trust you. I didn't trust you. And I was right to do so. I was open to helping you, not trying to get you to help me. I knew that this relationship was one-sided from the beginning. I have real friends that I go to when things happen to me that I can talk to.
God, this just reeks of maggot to me.
Yeah, well, that's where it stems from.
Like I feel like she came between these two.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was on her channel talking about Polly to Star,
Mm-hmm.
and Star would be like, I'm not upset. I'm not angry with I forgot what I was saying. No, I forgot. That's
Okay.
so bad. Anyway, I know that Maggot brought these two apart. I know it because Maggot was on, Star was on Maggot's show talking about Polly in a negative way. Very negative way. Why are you friends with Polly? This is Maggot. Why are you friends with Polly? She said this about you. She did this to you. She told your business, and you know, she was the wedge that came
divisive.
Yeah, so they may need to rethink all this. You know,
and direct that anger to where it stems from.
Yes. Yes, because they used to be friends.
That's crazy.
And I just remember her, Star being on her show, trying to have, you know, she was holding her own.
Right.
She really was. But she was trying to tell Maggot that, you know, basically, I don't have any beef with Polly. Me and Polly are friends. Even though she talked bad about you behind your back, she did this to you, she did that to you.
Wow.
I just remember it like it was like, I was like, ew. This.
That's
I did a live
miserable.
on it. I said, how nasty of you to try to put Star and Polly against each other.
Wow.
That's that. That's that.
That's that stupid
stuff. Yes, Auntie Mickey.
But that she's a divisive witch.
Yes,
that's what she does.
That's what she tried to do it to Golden and Star and this other lady named Star Jones, I think. Star Love tried to bring them, had them going at it almost. And that's what she is. She's very divisive.
Wow.
Very manipulative.
Yeah,
she's a very manipulative, cunning person. Because, and let me say this, because even when we were in the courtroom, she played a video that meant nothing.
Let me show you my editing skills, Joe.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wow.
It was just, it didn't mean anything to me.
No.
She had been playing it forever, like she was trying to prove a point or say it was so stupid.
And the point just went out the window.
Yes.
Because if you didn't get it, I'm sure the judge didn't get it. So what is the purpose of this video, ma'am?
She's a manipulative.
Well, this next one should be very interesting if she's got to come with bank receipts.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she's going to be lying, but it's. I told him, I said she's going to lie.
You know, judges are very, very receptive.
He's so blunt or so, you know, accusing someone of lying. That's big.
Well, she said she was going to go all out. She was going to do whatever it takes to get what she wants.
She did say that.
She said that, and that's on video.
Yes.
That's on video.
You need to get that. Yeah, but this is why this is going down right here.
Yeah.
And I wish they would not do this.
Yeah, that's not cool.
It's sad.
Too, right? It was never you. And there's a reason for that. You are narcissistic as fuck. You only care about yourself, and that's why you call us and you talk about yourself nonstop for hours, never stopping to ask how we are doing, what's going on in our lives, how we are feeling. Hi, Rapid Boy, what's up? Go ahead, ask a question. Yeah, I don't know about the boyfriend girl, Vamps, because this is the first time where has a slim face more value than a fat face in our society. I don't think that they do.
I'm looking at the chat. I see Darcy's over there.
Oh, yeah, Darcy.
Junkyard Dog is over there.
All concerned, all parts of
She's got a crowd.
You know what I do?
I'm happy for her.
Here's the question I'm going to ask you.
I am too.
Happy Valentine's Day,
In a
Satin
job
Dog.
interview. Why does a brown face have more value than a white face? Lauren, how are you, my love? Thank you for coming by, honey. I love the cell phone call. Say that I'm being recorded. It doesn't happen. And she admitted that she had accidentally pressed on the record button. So, did you say Klingon? You know I fell in love with your voice. I was on her panel like 4 times. I know. What about Michelle? Sidekick or psychic?
Okay, guys, I'm going to continue that. This is Polly. Go check her out. She's got it going on. If you want to know what the Scooby-Doo is going on, go on the Scooby-Doo. Here, let me post her. Let me see if I'm able to post her posters like Auntie Mickey did. Let's see. Now that I got it. Okay, that's her link. Go check her out. Steel Star, what? Just I've been there before and was unable to eat it all. They gave you a big back potato with bread and a salad and beans. Ooh.
She said a big back potato.
Right.
Not big baked potato, but big.
I've never seen a big. I've heard of one maggot. Big maggot. My daughter called her one last time.
You big back potato.
No, she can say big back potato or whatever I call it.
Baby back. I want my baby. Oh, I'm sorry. I just. It was supposed to be.
Doxing her mama. They dox. Yes, she did. She's a doxer and she's a striker. Those are the 1-2 things she doesn't want to be labeled as. But those things.
Absolutely.
Because that's what you do.
Absolutely. A doxer, a striker, and a scammer.
A scammer, a bully.
Yeah. All of the above.
That's what, because that's what Al's mom does to her in Reckon. I reckon. Triangulate. Satin, happy Valentine's Day, sweetheart. To you too.
Let me peek downstairs and see if this man is waiting for me. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, guys, I caught up to the we did the Harry Cries, we did the Meghan and the baby. So we're pretty much done, guys. Unless you want me to finish up. Hello, Queen Tulsa. Oh, thank you, Queen Tulsa. Greetings. Gratitude. I just shared Happy Valentine's Day.
I gotta go.
Was he waiting on you?
He's sitting down there on the couch just as patient.
Oh,
so
that's my husband too. They're just patient. They'll wait on you. Yep, no rush. Oh,
I don't want him to fall asleep and then we have to go. So I'm gonna check out, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Good to talk to you. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Peace out.
You too. Have a wonderful dinner.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
She's going to dinner. She's going to the Cheesecake Factory. Thank you, Queen Tulsa. Happy Valentine's Day to you, sweetheart. Gotta make them wait a little. We gotta make them wait a little. Serene, you too. Okay, guys. Should we finish on? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to finish the video on Harry. Or okay. Let me drop my link. Okay, so we'll go back to that. We'll do a little bit of that and then we'll call it a night, okay? You guys are a mess. I only need one and then I'm hooked. I'm there. Honey, she opened her toy. The bus. Okay, just Risa. Oh, let me go back here. Whoa. Oh, they're two parents? It is. It's just like the movie. Oh, wow. Oh. They forgot it? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, not no more. They're going to the pet store first. Maybe Sweet Pea. Sweepy. She's so cute.
Mentality, which is of course not what a royal is meant to be. The whole idea of the British royal family is that they live the privileged lives, so we don't have to worry about their lives. They can worry about ours. Now, I need to tell you about this event because it was in Los Angeles, and it was after a major court case examining the mental health effects of Instagram and YouTube. And it began with Meta and Google facing the first jury trial examining whether social media companies deliberately design their platforms to addict children. Now, just a little reminder to you all, while this is going on, Harry's wife, Meghan Markle, is plotting new ways to exploit his children on the social media networks owned by these companies. So I found that speech truly disturbing on a whole load of levels. I find it disturbing that Harry can't just shut up and go away at this time of ultimate peril for the British royal family. I find it very worrying and disturbing.
Hear a little voice singing, little voices. My little voice. My little pumpkin.
That he is in tears about his own court case in public, showing that I don't think he's mentally all there. And I think at a time when all of the focus of the mainstream media and all of the focus of royal watchers is on the very current crisis engulfing the British royal family, and of course we will cover that today, covering Andrew Mountbatten Windsor in Anything But Glory. Actually, the real risk remains in Montecito, because this is not a balanced human being. Angela Levin, as our royal mastermind, she is also Prince Harry's biographer, spent a huge amount of time with the Duke in the past. Now, Angela, I found that speech incredibly shocking from Harry. I think it's so weird that he would actually want the BBC to have that. Because did you notice the same thing that I did, Angela, that remains in Montecito? Because this is not a balanced human being. Angela Levin, as our royal mastermind, she is also Prince Harry's biographer, spent a huge amount of time with the Duke in the past. Now, Angela, I found that speech incredibly shocking from Harry. I think it's so weird that he would actually want the BBC to have that. Harry's wife, Meghan Markle, is plotting new ways to exploit his children on the social media networks owned by these companies. So I found that speech truly disturbing on a...
What does he mean by Meghan is exploiting the kids? Did you guys understand that? Harry's kids. Their kids. Harry's kids. I wonder how do I say it?
A whole load of levels. I find it disturbing that Harry can't just shut up and go away at this
shut up and go away, he said.
time of ultimate peril for the British royal family. I find it very worrying and disturbing that he is in tears about his own court case in public, showing that I don't think he's mentally all there. And I think at a time when all of the focus of the mainstream media and all of the focus of royal watchers is on the very current crisis engulfing the British royal family, and of course we will cover that today, covering Andrew Mountbatten Windsor in Anything But Glory.
Prince.
Actually,
Andrew.
the real risk remains in Montecito, because this is not a balanced human being. Angela Levin is our royal mastermind. She's also Prince Harry's biographer, spent
He's
a
not
huge amount of
balanced.
time with the Duke in the past. Now, Angela, I found that speech incredibly shocking from Harry. I think it's so weird that he would actually want the BBC to have that. Because did you notice the same thing that I did, Angela, that actually his tears were not for those parents. Those tears were for himself.
Yeah.
He's obsessed with this court case, Angela. It's like, these people have lost their children. And you're thinking about the fact that you might have had your
He's an
phone hacked 3
idiot.
decades ago. I mean, it was gross.
God. Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot. What a stupid ado. Harry, snap, crackle, and pop. Hello? Anybody home? Jeez. Oh. Harry only has 2 brain cells, and they're falling out with each other. Harry only has 2 brain cells, and they're falling out with each other. Harry, stop fighting each other. Brain cells, stop the fighting. Okay? Stop it. I'm making up stupid stuff. Doing stupid stuff. You know your court case can't compare to what's going on with these people's lives. Have been changed forever. You're talking about a court case and you're going through something similar. It's depressing. You are an entitled prince with millions of dollars. Tell me again. You are a prince with supposedly millions and millions of dollars. You're supposed to have people liking you too, but you don't at this moment. He doesn't. He looks like, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but brace yourselves. He looks like a clown. Yeah. He's an embarrassment. He's turned into Meghan's pet. And now he's really being a victim, like pretending like he's this victim. Let's see what Angela's going to say.
We are on a mission to 700,000 subscribers. So I need you to turn on the bell. You'll get alerted to all our new videos.
Yes, I think that one of the many problems, was that he didn't expect the meeting to be so difficult for him at court. Very vulnerable and very naive. And the judge was taking quite a strong line.
This is Harry's 2 brain cells. And this them fighting with each other. No. Go to the left. Go to the right. Go to the left. Go to the right.
Of course. And Harry couldn't take it. He just can't take it. And he feels he's worked on this for so many years. He's got all sorts of famous people to do it with crooked stories, and persuading them that they have to do it,
Happy
telling lies,
Valentine's
I'm
Day.
afraid. And it's not working. It's not easy to go into a court and speak like you should talk. And the judge got very annoyed, as you have heard, when he was saying, but I felt this. He said, well, we're not talking about how you feel. We're talking about what the things you've got to prove yourself. You know, he couldn't understand that. And so he's a very, very vulnerable place. Meghan is apparently screaming and shouting and make his life very difficult, because one minute she wants to come to the UK and actually be, you know, very busy with the royal family here. The next, she doesn't want to come because she can't face it and she doesn't like us. So it's a terrible, terrible mess. But within that mess, he doesn't seem to be talking about any of his children. And you could get something from him as saying, because this is so terrible, I feel that so awful about young.
He's right. You're right. Serene, I think you said it. Why do they say his children, not their children? Interesting.
Children watching the television all the time, or going on Instagram, which their mother does, or a YouTube, which we do. So it's sort of messy. He didn't say anything that would make it clearer for us, because he can't cope with it. He doesn't understand it. So is Meghan going to stop going on the Instagram?
Of course not.
Oh no.
Of course not.
Exactly. You got that right. Yep, absolutely right.
Of course not. But I mean, he was saying to these people, Angela, do not feel ashamed. Well, what would they feel ashamed about?
Yes, that's terrible.
Again,
Yeah, what the hell is he telling these people? I heard that too. When he said, don't be ashamed. He said, don't be ashamed. Ashamed of what? Uh-oh. Hello. Hello, Kim Big Fishing. Happy Valentine's Day. That's Rock-a-Doodle. He won't want to be in there by himself. Rock-a-Doodle, come in here with us. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Uh-oh.
I think all of this is projection. It's projection. He feels ashamed.
God, I can't believe he said that. Can you guys believe he said that? About don't feel ashamed, don't be ashamed. What do these people have to be ashamed of? My God, they just lost a loved one.
He feels ashamed. These parents are not ashamed. This entire speech was about himself.
Yeah.
He's ashamed. He's ashamed. The speech was about him. This wasn't about these people. He couldn't, he wasn't, he can't relate to these people. He can't even have a decent conversation where it makes sense. He starts talking about himself, making the conversation about him. That's that cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yes. He can't do it now. And the more he's trying to do these things, the worse he gets, because he gets in a huge muddle.
God, who would want to have him as a speaker? Who would want to have him as a speaker? Why would I have him as a speaker? Why would I have him as a speaker at 50,000?
Because it's all about him. Meghan is all about her. He's all about him. And
Meghan's all about herself. Sorry. Welcome back. Put a 1 in the chat if you're still with me. Put a 1 in the chat if you are still with your girl. Okay. Thank you. Hello, Rachel. It will make a good scarecrow. He already looks like a scarecrow. He looks like a scarecrow. Look, check this out. Check this out. The longer Harry is with Meghan, the more his behavior becomes like hers. Exactly. This doesn't even, I mean, he's like really, really, oh, Harry. It's just, you become a Mimi girl. You became a Mimi. Is that what happened? Yeah, she is having fun with her daddy. She's got a new toy today, and as if she needed a new toy, but hey, she's got a new toy, and she is playing with it. She's the girl in duress, and he's after the girl. It's weird. She is. She's having a lovely time with her dad. Sometimes I wonder if he is Diana's or if she's wondering, are you even mine? You think she's wonders that? You think she was wondering that?
Neither of them know what they're doing that actually makes any sense. But Harry is extremely unwell, I think, from knowing him for 15 months very well. And he can't actually cope if he's got to cry with all these things. Of course, it's a tragedy to hear about children dying, particularly if they're killing themselves. I think nothing can be worse. But he's not doing with that part of it. He's doing with the sort of comparing issue between him in the court and them feeling bad that what's happened to their children. I mean, it doesn't. It's tragic, actually. It's really tragic. But he's in a no man's land. He doesn't know what he's doing, and he's just a non-person, really.
Yeah, he's talking about truth, justice, and accountability. And it's like, your case is nothing about that.
Yes.
Also, Angela, it's like, does he really think that at this moment, him going public and leaking this to the BBC helps anyone? Think of how much his mother used to do undercover, Angela. If he wanted to go to be there as a support for the families, he could have just gone. He didn't need to leak this as a publicity stunt to the BBC, because you know what he's trying to do, isn't he? He's trying to say, oh, look, the royal family's in a mess, and here I am doing all of this good work. That's what he's trying to say.
I think he's actually doing something that he feels he's got to do once every so many months. I mean, they set up this charity, but they don't do it regularly. They hardly do any charity at all. And then suddenly they have to do it. And it's not in the mood to do that. He can't cope with that. I don't know that it's so much about Diana. You may well be right. But I think that he just can't deal with things. He can't deal with anything at the moment. He doesn't know where he is, who he is. And it's just where he is with Meghan. 1 minute she loves him, 1 minute she pushes him.
That's what's left over.
You know, if you've got a woman like that who's doing that to you, I'm not surprised that you're.
I'm beginning to think that when Diana gave birth, the doctors threw Harry away and kept the placenta.
Are a little bit weird.
No, he's not well. He's not well. I think you summed it up perfectly, Angela. And of course, this comes at a really difficult moment for the British royal family. When the last...
What mess? Harry and Meghan and Andrew? Diane, are we talking about... Can you... Hey guys, I don't know if you can hear me or not. Between Rock-a-Doolittle, he mad because he can't play. He's always upset about something.
Thing that Charles needs.
I bet this is stressing him out. I bet they are stressing him out. Yeah, I would have to try to ignore it as much as you possibly, ignore it as possible. Just not ignore it, but just, what can he do? He's cooperating with authorities. What more can he possibly say? It's Andrew and the mess Parliament is in after the Epstein files have been released. Ooh. Yep. That's the only thing we haven't talked about today was Andrew. I think we're going to give Andrew a break.
Needs is to be worried about his youngest son breaking down in public. I mean, they're doing their best, Angela. I'll show you these images. Last night, there was a carers event at Buckingham Palace, and so Camilla was there, and Charles not looking well, and we'll come to that later. He was there alongside a whole load of celebrities, and of course, the idea is we're doing our work and it's business as usual. And of course, to some degree, Angela, there is a desire for the British public to see the good in the monarchy. That is very important. But at the same time, you can't get away from just how difficult the headlines remain for the British royal family. And Andrew Lowney reporting overnight that Andrew undermined national security, according to an FBI report. And he says that the monarchy is now at a tipping point, and he is calling for the royal family to announce their own inquiry into what's gone on with Andrew, rather than just waiting for the police to get in touch. But first, quick gut check for the new year. Data leaks aren't rare, they're routine. When a major breach lands, it's millions of records in one blast. Phone numbers, home addresses, logins, sometimes much worse. The nasty trick, that data gets traded indefinitely. Data brokers and people search sites buy and resell it on loop, so scammers, stalkers, even a nosy employer can surface far too much with a simple search. That's why I use Incogni. In a murky industry, it's the service independently verified by Deloitte. They send removal requests to hundreds of broker sites and private databases, chase the slow ones, and log confirmation of Williams hosts. We will find out in due course, and it is threatening peace of mind. They can't help your loved ones and your family continue to treat the Andrew scandal.
Okay, he's going into the Andrew scandal. How long we been online? 2.5 hours. Ooh, y'all ain't tired. I don't know. That's a good question. Let's look and see what's going on with Andrew.
Handle as though it will blow over soon enough. But with every day that passes and with every new shocking revelation, public anger is further concentrated. And
the royal family continues to treat the Andrew scandal as though it will blow over soon enough. It's not going to blow over. But I don't think they're treating it like that. Do you guys? What are they supposed to do? Wear a flag that says my brother is a PDF file? My brother is this, my brother is that. He just said he would cooperate with the authorities. What is he supposed to do? Put him in the gutter? Like, what is he supposed to do with Andrew? What he shouldn't be doing is riding on a horse. That's where he messed up. But with every day that passes and with every new shocking revelation, public anger is further concentrated, and it is threatening the king, queen, and the prince and princess of Wales. That is not true.
It is threatening the king, queen, and the prince and princess of Wales.
How is that? Do you guys feel that? I don't think so.
We're at a tipping point, and the coming weeks will be perilous for the crown. While I welcome King Charles's statement, it still positions the royal family as passive in the face of a situation that demands action. Why should they wait for the police to contact them?
What they gonna do? Turn them in? What they gonna do? Turn them in? Come on, brother, let's go. No, they're gonna wait until he's investigated. What? No one's coming after him. I don't know about some of these quotes or who's coming up with this situation, this information, but I think that they need to give the king the benefit of the doubt.
Why shouldn't they tell the police everything they know? Why shouldn't they announce that they are conducting a full internal inquiry and all the results of this will be shared with the police? To do anything else is essentially become accessories to the crime by continuing their shameful cover-up. Remember, it is against the law to conceal information that pertains to a crime. We will find out in due course the extent to which records were destroyed, and we already know that channels such as ABC News were threatened to keep quiet, but continuing down this line will only compound the threat to the monarchy as a whole. The unanswered questions shouted at William in Saudi Arabia has been beamed around the world and shown repeatedly on every news channel for the past 24 hours. It has defined and undermined what was a diplomatically crucial visit. More awkward still is that two of William's
I don't agree with it.
Mohammed bin Salman and Sultan Ahmed bin Salman, are both in the Epstein files. Indeed,
Oh my God. It's just so interesting to me how Andrew's actions can be the sins of everyone else's in the family. And what do you do with someone that has shamed the family and has done some despicable things and may even be convicted? What should the king do? Fergie be going off. I agree with you, Maureen. The king is in a no-win-win situation.
indeed, there is some speculation that the latter sent the now infamous "I loved the torture" video to Jeffrey Epstein. With similar questions shouted at Charles and Camilla in recent days, the age of deference is over, and if the royals are not careful, it may be replaced by widespread contempt. We know from both my sources and from Private Eye that there is an extensive dossier detailing Andrew and Fergie's scandal going back decades. This should be immediately shared with the police and Parliament. It's not sustainable to investigate Peter Mandelson for misconduct in public office when it's clear that Andrew may be guilty of exactly the same thing. There is also a crucial precedent here. When Meghan faced bullying complaints, the palace briefed that they had investigated such claims. One imagines this was kept from the public as a private bargaining tool against the self-exiled Duchess in much the same way that the Andrew dossier was reported to be used as a latent threat should the Yorks step out of line. Why, though, hasn't Buckingham Palace announced an investigation into Andrew's allegations of rape, sex trafficking, and financial corruption on an industrial scale?
That is totally different. That was an internal thing that happened to those courtiers. They had an obligation to do an investigation on that. This is not an internal investigation. This is an outside investigation. His brother is being accused of some things, and now it is up to them to prove as much. Not that we need any proving, because we know, by the photos that Andrew's in trouble. And I don't know what they want the king to do with his brother. But to do an internal investigation would be weird. I know. He's doing it on purpose. On purpose, because I just went in there and got him off the bed since he felt like he was alone, and I took him out of the room, and then he went right back in there and got on the bed and started making that noise, saying something. Obviously trying to get our attention. Did he ever tell you what he wanted? Did he tell you what he wanted? Did he get his treat? Yeah. He's eating it. He got a treat. Yes. He's making noises because he wants something. Then we've got to figure it out, or he's going to let us know that he's running things. Which he is, him in a little bit. They do.
Some of his crimes likely happened in full view of his protection officers, and indeed under the gaze of countless security cameras across the royal estate. If Andrew was regularly bringing prostitutes and trafficked women into royal palaces, it would not have gone unnoticed. Part of the problem is the charge of hypocrisy, that Andrew is no doubt making behind closed doors. After all, Charles's closest aide was investigated for selling honours for cash, and the police investigation into this was quietly dropped almost immediately after Queen Elizabeth II's death, and Michael Fawcett received a hefty payoff for his troubles. Unfortunately for King Charles, this risk is now largely irrelevant, because if Andrew is not fully investigated for his alleged crimes, the monarchy may not survive. Angela, is Andrew Lowney right here? Does Charles need to go further? Does the royal family need to investigate itself?
He needs a part.
I don't listen to people who want to make an awful lot of money out of what they say. And I think that he does that. So I'm not one of his favorite people.
So Angela, are you in the camp, because I've been hearing this from quite a lot of people over the past week, in the camp of people saying, look, Andrew Lowney is effectively trying to bring down the British royal family?
Yeah, I've felt it for quite a while now, as he pushes forward and makes a statement about that. And they're so cruel. They're so...
Yes, he has. He has trained us well. Rockies. What is Angela saying?
So rude. They are so everything. He wants them out. There's obviously a terrible mix-up, and it's absolutely disgusting what's happened. But I don't really like people going around shouting that you've got to get them down. There's not to be no more royal family. I mean, who does he think is going to take over? I just think that it's
yeah, like who is this person trying to tear down the royal family? Okay, the royal family isn't going anywhere. Let's abolish it. For what? They do good things. Good things are happening. We got a bad apple in the group. That doesn't make all the rest of the apples bad. I think one of you guys told me that.
It's not fair and it's very unkind.
It's not fair.
And it just does make people feel, well, I must read what they've got in this book. I'm sorry to say this, but that's what I feel.
And so you, Angela, there are other people in the elite class saying this, by the way. I want to show you something that happened on the BBC, or the British Bashing Corporation, as I called it last night, with Matthew Said. He's a member of the establishment. He's now suggesting that the king should boot Andrew out of Sandringham.
And then
just
what?
2 weeks since he moved there, having been booted out of Windsor. Watch this.
I think the king, if I was advising him, should say publicly that he is demanding that Andrew testifies in Congress, cooperates fully with...
What's that BS? It's just the hypocrisy of it all just gets on my nerve. You know, Andrew wasn't the only one over there. Come on now. There's a whole bunch of them over there. If he has to testify, everybody should have to testify. So why doesn't Donald Trump have to testify? He was over there. See, you got to be fair across the board here. And no one is being, I think in due season and due time, Andrew is going to get more than what he's getting. Unfortunately, that's because he's done something despicable and illegal.
with the police investigation, and that he exerts a sanction on Andrew if he fails to do so. I mean, so he's, Andrew, where is he living at the moment? Sandringham. I mean, he should eject him. I mean, the public won't stand for anything less. The abuse of children is one part of this, but both Mandelson and Andrew are alleged to have been given government secrets and market-sensitive information to enrich them. It is outrageous that he's staying in an accommodation of the British head of state.
And potentially one big question for the king is his statements in recent days and months have been saying, we must put the survivors first. They must be heard. Turns out he made a payment to something that was to keep Virginia Giuffre quiet during the Jubilee.
Angela Levin, do you think Charles needs to do more? I mean, he's effectively saying kick Andrew out, make him homeless.
What I think everyone should do, they should listen if someone says that, and then they say, have you always hated the royal family? Do you feel this is a wonderful opportunity for you to say, let's get rid of them? And I think there's sort of steps that you can absolutely want to sweep them out. I've had a couple of those this week, I'm afraid. People shouting at me because I didn't want to keep the royal family. But both of them were people who actually didn't want a royal family. So, I had to stand for my, what I wanted to say. But I think there's that level where it's absolutely no good. They don't like it anyway. Then there's the one who think they know much better than anybody else how they could run their lives, how they can run their children. And so they should tell them exactly what they should do with their children because he knows best. There's also the third person who actually wants to take over, right? And they think they know better. So it is just a huge muddle. And that's why I think that King Charles should make some sort of a speech. As you know, I felt that it was a bit like Diana, when everybody hated the royal family, everybody hated her, everyone hated anything to do with the royal family, the money, the cost, the whole lot. This is, Diana is much more serious because it's a death, but this is something that you can feel in the air when they actually can't cope with the royal family. They can't cope with what's going on, and they want to let it all burst out.
So Angela, just to clarify, you are advocating for King Charles, and this is something that Robert Jobson suggested earlier this week, for King Charles to give a national TV address in the same way that the late Queen Elizabeth II did in the days after Princess Diana's death, where she spoke as a queen and as a grandmother. I thought maybe the king could speak as a king and as a grandfather, as someone who wants young women to be protected. That could be powerful. So you think that's something he should consider? I do. I think very much. And if you think about COVID, when we all got very, very anxious about it, the Queen came and spoke beautifully and made people feel calmer. I think that's what we need to do. I don't need to give them a great list of what they should do, what they shouldn't do. Calm people down. That the royal family. We will meet again. Was that speech, and it was just wonderful, wasn't it? Now, yes. Angela, you actually think the criticism of Prince William in Saudi Arabia this week has been unfair. You actually thought, despite all of the noise around Andrew and the Epstein files, actually this was a very successful visit for the heir to the throne.
Yes, but I don't think journalists, I think they should know much better. They don't have to scream and shout, what about Andrew? Will William reply when he's being taken around on a very important place? Of course he's not. So it's just very rude. It breaks the mood and it makes him very angry.
Yeah, in case people didn't see what happened, Angela, just before you come back in, here's just a reminder of what happened. It was a journalist.
Sir, to what extent do you think the royal family has done enough around the Andrew and Epstein issue? Sir, to what extent do you think the royal family has done enough around the Andrew and Epstein issue?
Don't touch it. It'll come off.
So, Angela, you don't think that was appropriate?
I think it was inappropriate, actually, because he couldn't answer that. I mean, perhaps you could go up to him when he was talking to somebody quietly and say, what do you think? But actually to scream, I always hate this shouting. I would never do it because it turns my stomach over, because it's so rude.
Okay, hold on.
And he should just waited and tried to speak to him, or, done it in a way that wouldn't be so crude. It's not necessary. What did they gain from it? Absolutely nothing. Except that he would be annoyed, and actually I don't think our country would benefit from that, because people can think, oh goodness, is that how these people behave? This is really awful. They're discussing important things, and they don't want England to be, it's not a football match. Come on, just stop it.
Yeah. It was a difficult one for William, wasn't it? Because, of course, this was his big diplomatic moment of the year. He was asked to travel to Saudi Arabia, a very important ally, at least from a business sense, if not from a cultural and social sense. And it was completely overshadowed by all of the revelations in regards to Andrew from the Epstein files.
What was important, and I thought was very nice and very subtly done, that he was sitting around with three girls who had their hair covered and very polite. And he said, just as if it's suddenly come into his mind, oh, how are things getting on now? Are you getting on in the country better? Are you having more space? You can do more things? How's it going? Now, that is a huge question about women's rights. And one of them said, oh, it's much better now. We can do quite a few more things. I mean, that's very interesting as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just, again, I agree, but the problem is the optics of it, not great when you're dealing with the victims of Jeffrey Epstein and sex trafficking and all of that.
No, that's true.
You know, but it's not William's fault. And of course, he had released that statement before he got on the plane to Riyadh, hoping that to some extent that would be dealt with. Now, look, Angela, there's lots of growing concerns actually about King Charles's health. So we're going to get into this now as the Uncancelled After Show continues on Substack. Plus, was Sarah Ferguson sleeping with Jeffrey Epstein? Is that where all of the jealousy came from? So we're going to cover all of that with Angela over on Substack right now. You can join us there, www.outspoken.live. Paid monthly and annual subscribers get first access to the Royal Uncancelled After Show.
Wasn't that just amazing? I enjoyed it, guys. Thank you so much for your support and hanging out with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the live. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful one. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Thank you, Maureen. Oh, and Auntie Mickey's house. To her supporters, good night as well. Thank you for joining me. Hello, Elisa. Good night. Good night, Pickles. Thank you for hanging out with me. This was so awesome.